Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be my first video as part of the VEDA series, which is videos or vlogs every day in August. And for this video, I decided to do story time for you guys. So it's going to be about mine and my husband's trip to San Jose. Hush. I have like 50% left on my camera battery, so I'm hoping I can get through this. So anyway, it's going to be about mine and my husband's trip to San Jose, and I'm gonna sort of start from the beginning, that way you guys get the whole story and you know what's going on. So basically, my husband's birthday was back in January, and he was kind of hinting that he wanted to see the Tim McGraw and Faith Hill concert. So I went ahead and I got us a couple tickets to the concert, and they were pretty good seats as well. They were like right up on the side of the stage, and they were just a few rows up, so we pretty much could see the whole front of the stage, and Tim McGraw and Faith Hill were like right there, so they were pretty good seats. So the week before the concert rolls around, and we're kind of thinking maybe we should take our dogs with us. Now, our dogs have never been on a road trip with us, and they've never been anywhere overnight with us, so we weren't exactly sure how they were going to react. So we kind of went back and forth with the idea, and we finally settled on us bringing the dogs. Well, even my mom was saying, just bring them to me, I'll take them for the night and it's not going to be a big deal. I'll even meet you guys halfway so you don't have to go far out of your way. So we just decided, you know what, it's fine. We're just going to go ahead and take them. It's just going to be for the weekend, so it's not going to be a long time or anything. It's not going to be a very big deal. Well, that morning rolls around and we have to go out and get some stuff for them for the road trip before we head out on our way. So we stopped at Walmart and Petco, I believe. We needed to get them food, and then I bought them some little travel containers for their food and water, and also a travel crate. It's like vinyl plastic type material, and I thought that would be good for them to stay in while they sleep and while we leave to go to the concert. They normally sleep in metal crates, so I didn't think that it would be that big of a deal and they'd be used to it. We even brought their blankets as well, so that way it helped them feel more comfortable and not so much out of place. So we finally get on the road, and we're already kind of thinking that this is going to be a bad idea because we have the dogs. We can't exactly go where we want to go. We're kind of restricted, but we'll just go with it. So we get to the hotel finally. It's not a long road trip, it's about 2.5 hours long. So we get to the hotel and it's valet only, so I didn't, want to deal with parking off site. So we just did the valet. So I get in line for the valet, and there's a lot of people there, a lot of people checking in, and I told my husband to go ahead and go check in, and I'll take care of the dogs and the valet. Well, one of my dogs is kind of an excited greeter, so whenever somebody comes up to him or comes up to us and he doesn't recognize them, he gets real excited and he starts barking. So already I'm like, great, I'm gonna have to deal with both of these dogs, getting them out of the car as well as all of our stuff out of the car. It's just gonna be a pain in the butt. But my husband finally comes back from checking in. We have our room and we're able to go up right away, so that's nice. So we get all of our stuff together, we get the dogs, and we go up to our room. So we took them out on a long walk through downtown San Jose. And when we came back, they were very thirsty and they drank a lot of water. And so probably about an hour to an hour and a half later, my dog comes into the bathroom in the hotel room and he's shaking, and I'm thinking, what the heck? Maybe he's just nervous. I mean, he's kind of a little bit of a nervous dog anyway. And all of a sudden I hear like tinkles, and I look down and there's a pile of pee, oh my God, in the hotel room. And I'm like, well, yeah, so I didn't get mad at him, and he kind of knew that what he did was not good. And so he ran out of the bathroom. And by the way, the bathroom is tile, so it's not that hard to clean. You just wipe it up. So he runs out of the bathroom, and then I look at him again, and he's squatting again, but this time it's carpet in the hotel room. Oh my God. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but we cleaned it up good. It's okay. It's fine. And it was not as concentrated because he drank a lot of water. So it didn't stink that much. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I hurried up and got his leash ready, and my husband got the room key, and we took the dogs downstairs again. That way they can fully go to the bathroom and let it all out before we leave to the concert. So I'm already thinking, again, this was such a huge mistake. And our dogs are actually very good. They don't go to the bathroom inside at all. So I'm surprised that he didn't ask me to go to the bathroom before he just started to let it all out. I mean, oh my gosh, my dang camera keeps turning off on me, so it's gonna be a stinking miracle if I get through this dang video. Anyway, so like I was saying, yes, my dog had drank a lot of water, so maybe he just couldn't hold in his urine anymore, so that's fine. So we're getting ready to go to the concert. Everything is going good. We take out that travel carrier out of the package and we set it all up, and we put their blankets in there, and we put the dogs in just for like a little test. And then we realized the zipper part on the bottom is like, they can totally just stick their nose and open it. So when it actually came time to go to the concert, we realized we should probably flip it. That way the zipper is on top and it's a little bit more difficult for the dogs to open it that way. So yeah, so we leave for the concert. We stop to have some quick drinks beforehand, and then we take an Uber to the concert, and we get there probably like an hour early. The concert started at 7:30, and there was a opening act and then Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. So that took probably like an hour. So they probably came on at like 8:30. So Justin was getting a phone call from a 408 number, which is San Jose, and we're thinking, this is so weird, like we're in San Jose, why is he getting this random call from San Jose? And so the first one, we didn't think anything of it. So we get through like 3 or 4 songs of the actual concert, and he gets another phone call, and it's from the same exact number. And so I was thinking, oh crap, this could probably be from the hotel. So I look up real quick the hotel that we were staying at on Google, and I looked to see what their phone number is, and of course it matches. And so our faces kind of like go, oh crap. And so I told him, go ahead and just go call them really quick, you know, and we'll see what's going on. And so he called them, and probably a couple minutes later, I was getting kind of nervous, so I texted him to see if everything was okay. A couple minutes later, he calls me and he goes, hey, that was the hotel. We got a couple of noise complaints from our dogs. And my heart just sank. I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Like, our dogs are barkers, like I know that, but they're generally really good dogs when they're inside of their crates, especially like if they have something they're familiar with. So I just instantly sank in my seat, and he said, I have to go, I have to, you know, address the noise complaint, I have to take care of our dogs. And I started bawling because I was like, oh my god, like this is his birthday present and he's not even going to be able to enjoy it. And so he was like, just stay, you know, enjoy the concert, we have great seats, and I don't want you to miss anything. And I was just like freaking out. I thought, oh my gosh, do I go with him? Do I not waste these great seats that we paid so much for? Well, it wasn't a lot, but you know, we paid a decent amount. And so he kept saying to me, stay, stay, I want you to stay. And I was like, okay, I'll stay. So he left, and I stayed at the concert by myself. And of course, it's not going to be as fun when your husband has to leave the concert for your lame dogs that you just decided to take with you that weekend. So the whole time throughout the concert, I was like in tears. I just couldn't help it. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, he should be here with me. He should be experiencing this with me. And I know it's just a concert, but I'm like getting all emotional because I'm a stupid girl. And I know it's just a concert, but you know, it was his birthday gift, and it meant a lot to me that, you know, he was there and that he could enjoy it. So Of course, his favorite song comes on, Humble and Kind, and I'm recording it for him so that he can see it. And I'm sobbing because he needs to be here with me. And yeah. So by the end of the concert, they played the last song and then they had the encore. And so I was like, well, you know, I'm not gonna just sit here and cry the whole time. So I finally was able to get up out of my seat and cheer for them and be as excited as everybody else around me. But it just still wasn't the same because I was alone and my husband had to go help our dang dogs. So the concert finally ended and I call him and I tell him that it's done, and he was kind of surprised. He was like, oh, already? Because he missed about an hour and a half, but it was a good chunk of the concert. So I decided just to walk back to the hotel. Google Maps said that it was going to be 20 minutes, but it probably only took me like 10. And it wasn't going to be worth it to fight, you know, with traffic and with the crowds to try and find an Uber driver. So walking in downtown San Jose is, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the area. It wasn't bad. There wasn't any weird things going on. So anyway, that's besides the point. So I finally get back to the hotel and he's up and he's still awake, and that's great. And I like sank into his arms and I cried a little bit more, and he said it's okay, you know, they're still going to be playing in our area. We can buy tickets to see the rest of the concert. They don't have to be as great as the tickets, you know, as tonight, but at least we can see the concert, the whole concert together. And so he told me a little bit about the dogs. When he got halfway down the hallway, he said all he could hear was my dog, Charlie, barking non-stop. And I was like, I was like in awe, because yes, like I said, they are barkers, but for him to just be constantly barking, it's just, I guess it wasn't working out for him. And he walked into the hotel room and he noticed that the dogs were out of their crate. They had moved to the crate like probably a couple feet away from where it was when we left, and they flipped it over on the side. That way they could open up the zipper door easier. Oh, I was like, our dogs, they're not that dumb. If they could figure out how to get out of that crate, they were gonna do it by all means. So needless to say, I was pretty upset that entire night. I was upset at myself because I said, yes, let's bring the dogs, they'll be fine. I was upset that he missed pretty much the whole concert. So anyway, I guess it's a good thing that they are still stopping in our area so we can get tickets again. I'm still debating on whether or not we should get as good as tickets or if we should just sit further away because they're cheaper, because we've already got to see them. We just want to hear the rest of the concert. So I don't know. We'll see what I decide to do, but I think it's safe to say we won't be bringing our dogs with us on any more vacations. But it's almost 6 o'clock, so my husband should be home soon. And I hope to get this video up today. Actually, it's supposed to go up today because it's my first video and it's August 1st. Oh, and another thing about the whole dog situation, there was a pet policy in the hotel room. So it said on there that the hotel has the right to go into your hotel room and take your dogs if they're causing too much commotion. So the fact that there were multiple noise complaints, you know, about our dogs, there was nothing we could do. Somebody had to go back to the hotel and take care of our dogs. So anyway, you guys, thanks for sticking with me through this whole story time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably be doing a few more story times because they don't take very long to film. They also don't take very long to edit. So it's good for this whole VEDA series. So if you're interested in following along with me throughout this whole month, just go ahead and click that subscribe button. Don't forget to like as well if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. So if you are interested in keep seeing We even